Hello and welcome to Club 2 episode 17 of The Pilgrimage on FM24. I'm Jamie, and coming up on today's episode I've got the final two games of our Vanarama National League North season. Away to Altrincham and then at home to Chorley. So let's get straight into it, and the team to go and face Altrincham is coming up in just a moment. Okay, here is the team, and it is Stanway in goal, back four of Cowan, Roberts, Nzasi and Lavin, Sharples behind Sinclair and Donoghue in midfield, Chibanga on the left wing, Walters on the right and Darlington up front. So let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, my assistant is recommending pick up where you left off last time out. Given that we're in good form, probably a good idea. So let's point the finger and agree with him, and let's get out there and do it. So here we go. Altrincham away. They're in great form. So can we go there and get a result and all but end Altrincham's playoff chances? Mathematically, in fact, if we were to beat them, that would sort them out. That would rule them out completely. So we have it in our power to get rid of Altrincham in this game if we can get the result. So far we've not even managed a highlight yet, and we're almost at the half-hour mark. So let's encourage and see if we can generate a highlight. We do, but it's an Altrincham highlight. Stanway out to claim the ball and does so. And is he going to launch it down the middle? No, he bowls it out to the right to Nzasi. Into Donoghue, out to Lavin, who looks forward and finds Walters. Back to Sharples. To Nzasi, Sharples plays it all the way back to Stanway in goal, goes the other way this time to Roberts, on to Cowan, who steps inside and then goes long to Darlington, his cross to Walters on the far side, and to Sean Walters has his second goal of the season, and it is Altrincham 0, Oxford City 1. So we do have the early breakthrough. And things are looking reasonably good at the moment. Walters down the right hand side, gets past his man, pulls it back to Donoghue, to Sinclair, and the shot is tipped over the crossbar by the goalkeeper for a corner. Chibanga with the left-footed in-swinging corner, headed up rather than away, and Nzasi to Sinclair. Chibanga crosses, and Sonny Sharples absolutely hammers it into the back of the net, and it is Altrincham 0, Oxford City 2. So we're about to go in at half time with a healthy 2-0 advantage. So let's outstretch the arms. Happy with the way things are going, keep it up. And let's have a look. Do we need any substitutions at half time? There are plenty we could do. Sonny Sharples would be a sensible when he's tired and on a yellow card. So we'll bring Alfie Atherton on for him. And also Joe Donoghue could really do with coming off, and that is going to have to be Jackson Kelly, which is not ideal. Let's try Isaac Sinclair in midfield, see if he's better than Jackson Kelly. He is. And Alfie Atherton swap with Sinclair, that works better. Or does it? No, it doesn't actually. We'll do it like that. That's fine. Jackson Kelly. to Sean Walters. We could try him in midfield. Slightly better. So I'll do it like that. And let's get the second half underway. So there we go. Alfie Atherton for Jackson Kelly. And let's see if we can pull this off in the second half. And at the moment, I just want them to keep doing what they're doing. We will not be assured of a playoff place yet, but it is tantalisingly close. Howard Telford getting on. We need to know that in a minute. Murphy Worrell to Hargreaves. Back to Burrows. Murphy Worrell down the right. Plays it back to Burrows again. To Taylor. Into Noon. McCourt's ball over the top. To Campbell Rice. His cross. Hargreaves brings it down. Finds Diamini. And Abdi Sharif puts it in the back of the net, and it is Altrincham 1, Oxford City 2. So clearly we do need something to change, and I'm going to bring Mason McLean on for Michael Lavin as my final change, and as I'm doing that, Altrincham have levelled the scores, so we've blown a 2-0 lead, and it is going to have to be attacking and demand more. We are absolutely out on our feet, shattered. Still in a playoff place at the moment, but if we were to go behind, we won't be. So we need to just hold on for a draw here, take the point and take it to the final day, when it should still be entirely in our own hands. Sinclair to McLean, back to Nzasi, to McLean, forward to Kelly, back to Nzasi, I think, headed away by Alfie Taylor. Campbell Rice fires it down the line. Hamilton gives chase and catches up with it. Plays it back to Osborne. Over the top for Hamilton. Forced back to Campbell Rice. Squares it to Osborne. And Elliot Osborne has won it for Altrincham in stoppage time. And we've got 5 minutes to find an equaliser in a game we were winning 2-0. So there we go, full time, Altrincham 3, Oxford City 2, and we've got it all to do in the final match of the season, which is coming next. Okay, time now for the final match of the season, at home against Chorley. Team for this one: Stanway in goal, back four of Cowan, Robertson, Zassi and Lavin, Turner behind Sharples and Donoghue in midfield, Chibanga on the left, Sinclair on the right, Darlington up front. So let's submit the team. I'm going to give a team talk. Okay, my assistant wants us to get revenge on Chorley. I'm not sure that's incredibly helpful, to be honest. I am going to pump the fists and tell them there's a place in the playoffs at stake. I expect us to win, and then we'll wait for results from elsewhere. So let's get out there and do exactly that. So let's see if we can manage to fulfil our side of the bargain. We will have the league table available for reference as well, but it won't be relevant unless we're winning. Stanway finds Roberts to Cowan, infield to Sharples, plays it to Darlington, finds Chibanga to Cowan on the left hand side, turns, plays it into Chibanga, gets past his man, Darlington onto Donahue, and Joe Donahue puts the ball in the net, and it is Oxford City 1, Chorley 0. So we've got the early goal that we needed, and at the moment things are not going entirely our way. Altrincham are still currently a roadblock to promotion. Lavin with the throw in to Donahue, infield to Sharples, who is crunched. Sinclair, and it's cleared, but Cowan wins it back and gives it away immediately. Sharples though wins it back. Roberts to Turner, and Zassi plays it out to Lavin on the right. Infield to Turner, who finds his man. Darlington finds Donahue, and Joe Donahue has a second goal for Oxford City. It is Oxford City 2, Chorley 0, and still it's Boston United that are at the moment in the way. And in fact now we have climbed into the playoffs as it stands, and are ahead of Boston on goal difference. So as long as Boston don't do any better than draw, that will be fine. So they can draw, but they can't win. Chibanga's cross and Zassi's header, and we've got a third goal. So we are certainly doing our part on this final day. At the moment, Boston is still being held by Alfreton. Lavin with the throw in to Turner, plays it to Roberts, finds Sharples, Chibanga, back to Roberts, who goes long. Sinclair's flick on finds Darlington, and the shot is wide. So big chance goes begging. Highlight continues. Tyler with the goal kick, launches it straight down the middle. Roberts and then Nzasi thumps it forward. Darlington picks up the loose ball, but can't find the back of the net, although there is a deflection on it, so it will be a corner. And it's going to be Sinclair with a right-footed in-swinger, headed away. Chibanga's shot, tipped over by the goalkeeper. So we'll have another corner. Sinclair again, right-footed. Deeper one this time, and this time it's all the way through to the back post where Tyler claims. There's the half-time whistle, 3-0 to Oxford City. We've had a lot of shots on target. We have. Performance-wise, I absolutely don't want to make any changes, and I am not going to. I'm going to wait as long as possible and only change things when I have to. If Alfreton could score, that would make things a lot more comfortable as the free kick goes over the top. It is still Boston United 1, Alfreton 1. So, in fact, Alfreton have scored again, and they are now the team immediately behind us. So it's proving very, very costly for Boston, but very helpful to us. Tyler's goal kick, launched forward. Cowan wins the header, finds Chibanga. He's played it into Darlington, who hits the crossbar, but Darlington is offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. And keeping an eye on the Boston score. Alfreton, where are you? Boston United 2, Alfreton 2 now. So it's back in the balance. A Boston goal would knock us out of the playoffs. Lewis Britton has also given Chorley a way back into the match. So we need a demand more. And now we are going to have to make some subs. So, Let's do Lavin for McLean. Let's do Cowan for Sodgy. And let's do Sinclair for Kelly. And we've got, what, 3 minutes to hold on, plus added time. And we also need to keep an eye on the other game as well. Jackson Kelly cuts in. Jackson Kelly wraps up the win. It's 4-1. And we've done our part. Now we just need to keep an eye on the Boston United game. And at the moment it's 2-2. Ours is finished 4-1. So I'll be back in a moment to show you the final league table of the season and tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, let's take a look at the final league table of the season then. And as you can see, with the 46 games played, we finished 7th, so have qualified for the playoffs. 21 wins, 11 draws, 14 defeats, and 74 points. Boston United miss out on goal difference by virtue of losing 2 of their last 4 games and only winning 1 of them. So we have literally stolen a playoff place at the death. And let's have a look at what is coming up on the next episode. And quite obviously it is going to be the playoffs, and I will show you all of the games, however many there are. I'll show all of them on the next episode, and we'll begin with the playoff first round away at Spennymoor. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.